Every great moment in our history began with a dream. Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it. We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown. Others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
still out there, it is something my people could never say. There will be a tomorrow.
Only if we win today.
No one else has ever made it this far.
You came a long way, Javik. Further than anyone else here.
And I look forward to fulfilling my mission. But you are now the avatar of this cycle, the exemplar of victory. Not just for humanity, or Turians, or Protheans, but for all life. Every soul that has ever existed is watching this moment.
There's an old saying here on Earth. May you be in heaven half an hour before the devil knows you're dead.
Welcome to Mass Effect Andromeda here on Serious Gaming on the Insanity difficulty level. Blind playthrough, as blind as it can be considering that I've watched hours of early footage of the game. I haven't actually played anything of the single player except just like the very first few minutes, and that's really just to check the performance. So I am really going in blind, and I'm perfectly fine with that. That video, that music video, the Fleet Battle, most of it I did a while ago, months ago, when I redid my playthrough of Mass Effect 3. Did extend it somewhat. My own custom intro, so to speak. So here we are, 634 years in the future. Mass Effect spin-off in Andromeda. The Helios cluster. Habitat 7. Gonna make a note that I'm still adjusting audio levels and all that. But the problem is I've only got limited time to do that. Also only limited time to customize the character, so I went with what I could. I don't like the default look. Seems too young, so
We made it. Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, Scott, Recon Specialist, Pathfinder Mission Team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get him a cup of coffee first?
probably gonna have to edit the face a bit later, just don't have the time right now. But this is really one of the default faces. With no beard, I wanted the clean shaven look, serious look.
Scott Ryder, let's get you checked out. Look here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of ARCs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it?
It's never that easy. By the way, all these dialogue options here, they have keybinds to them, but you don't actually know what the keybinds are. Dragon Age Inquisition told you that. This game doesn't. I guess it's just leftover from that.
I hope not. I signed up for a little adventure before we settle down.
Well, buckle up. Sounds like you'll get your wish.
Yeah.
Over here now, the Pathfinder wants you all on your feet right away. He said mission ready within the hour.
Any idea why?
No, but I'm guessing that's where your adventure comes in. Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Taparo. Good morning, Ryder. Are you feeling well?
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised, Sam sees what you see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling otherwise?
I'm ready to get to it.
Readings confirmed. I detect an increased level of adrenaline in your system. The neural implant is functioning properly.
Caffeine always did make me jumpy.
You're all done. Let's get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your sister, it always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
What's happening?
It broke free.
Just hang on.
Engineering, report. Try to brace yourself.
Gravity in Cryo Bay is offline.
Careful of the I'm almost syringe. to side. Hold on.
This is Cora. I'm at the Cryo Bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay?
I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, Riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here. It's Sarah Ryder.
Yeah, it seems that outside the default face that
What's wrong?
I don't know.
I'm not really happy with any of the faces, I'll be honest with you. Hell, I'm half tempted to go female just because the female faces, I'm more happy with that. At least the ones they give you.
Morning, Ryder. Or afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Did the world just... Enjoy your nap, Ryder? Don't think I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
Maybe another decade.
Hey there. Hell of a wake-up call, huh? Didn't expect that first thing out of stasis.
Makes two of us. Hang in there.
Okay. Let's see about the sister.
Scott.
Is my sister okay?
Sarah's fine. Her vitals are strong. But the revival procedure was interrupted.
When can she wake up?
We don't want to rush it. Sam?
My connection to Sarah's implant was suspended. However, her pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
To be on the safe side, we'll need to keep her in a low-level coma for a while. Then let her body regain consciousness naturally. She'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door, whenever you're ready to go.
Don't worry, Ryder. We'll take care of her. She'll make it.
Yeah, she better make it. You know, okay, 600-year voice. The good news is we're exactly where we're supposed to be. We have right in the Helios cluster. Okay. It doesn't make sense that the spaceship with sensors would actually hit something in space that big.
Sweet dreams.
Was there any Okay. This is certainly interesting. Is this really like there's 20,000 people here? By the way, there is a bullshit like the reason this the story reason is kind of crap, to be honest with you. Okay, Gian Carson.
First hour in Andromeda. I'm on.
Good to see you, Ryder.
Okay.
You ready?
What's wrong?
Got us. Shit!
override everything. We have to balance the power load or it could explode.
But we don't know where the fault is.
Ryder could find it. He has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the fault.
On it.
I'll try to get...
There's no indication of a fault in this component.
Get on this.
Keep looking.
I'll override this.
Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it! Bad relay.
Ryder, can you go reset it?
There. It's reset.
That should do it. Rerouting the current now. Grid's recovering. It's working. Readings are in the green.
Alright. And does no one else have an Omni-tool
Good job, Ryder.
scanner?
Now we can get to the tram.
Sure.
That was close. Barely in Andromeda and we're already scrambling.
The adventure begins.
Not sure your dad'll see it that way.
That would force an override.
Okay. Confirmed. Report log. Report logged. Okay. Seems reasonable.
Go ahead and take us to the bridge.
Nope. The guy who knows it best is in stasis.
Alright. Internal trains in the arc. Just how big is this thing? I mean, scale-wise, what are we talking about?
Helm control, report.
We're drifting. Flight controls aren't responding.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit. Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
Actually, I can. She's being foolish.
My father's got a point, though. Solid ground sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah, but...
Pretty good. Isn't good enough.
Yes, sir.
We're coming through.
My God. Is that our Golden World?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky. All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
It doesn't even look the same.
She's right. It looks pretty dicey from here. Are we sure about those scans?
It's a good question.
Things can change. It's been 600 years. Sam.
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our sensors. Planetary conditions are unknown.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out, and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
And if it's not?
As Pathfinder, it'll be my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we're already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet Fallen 30.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
He cares in his own way. Enough to give him a chance.
I suppose you're right. He is our Pathfinder. If this doesn't work out, we'll need him more than ever. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
So here we are. Habitat 7. New Earth. Now, the father looks like a super villain. The kid looks...
My sister's gonna hate that she missed this.
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in her blood. She beat me into the world by 1 minute. Couldn't wait to get started.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure Sarah will pull through.
When she does, she's gonna want stories.
So, let's get out there and find her some.
Sure.
Right.
Why?
You'll want to get your helmet. And maybe stop at the good luck rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
You play a critical role, okay, blah blah blah. No need to...
We scanned Andromeda. Everything was in the clear. How could things change like that?
Good luck, Rock, huh?
Your dad was mountain climbing back on Earth. It caught him from falling. Way things are going today, we'll need any luck we can get. So just another boring day at the office, huh?
The Pathfinder team is assembling in the hangar.
I figure it's a chance to show everyone what we can do. Go out there and earn our stripes.
You're Alex Sen, all right? I always wondered what it was like when explorers crossed the ocean. Nothing but stars and dead reckoning to guide them.
And a map that said, "Here be dragons."
Well, if they made it, we can too. And maybe see a dragon along the way.
Never know. Let's keep an eye out.
And our distance.
On that note, I'd better get my gear in order.
Alright.
Hang in there, Sarah. Looks like Dad's already suited up. Better not. No bathroom breaks on this trip.
Ryder?
Hey, Fisher, how's it going?
I heard a rumor from the bridge that your dad and the captain aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
She wasn't thrilled with the idea of the expedition, but my dad won her over.
Glad Dunn came around. Your dad's the N7 here. He's got the most experience and the best aim. I go wherever he goes.
You may live to regret that one.
Crashing the party, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah. I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if you know Greer.
Hi there. Your dad say anything about what's going on?
Tough to say. Sensors can't get a read on the planet.
Well, at least it keeps things interesting.
Yeah. Be a shame to go through all this training and not put it to good use.
See you guys on the ride down. Got it.
That should do it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
We expecting trouble, Sam?
A precaution. Please arm yourself, Ryder.
Hope I won't need this.
You never know. Now let's get to the shuttles.
Yeah. First contact protocols. Alright. I did crash the party. Anything? Well, you know. Okay. How nice that you can scan your own team. I would... The game cannot be manually saved during a priority mission. Auto-saving... Okay. So when can we save? It's like, so you can't actually save whenever you want in these missions? That's... Oh god, that's gonna be annoying, really. For different reasons. I mean, you'll be able to save before the mission, so that's not really the problem. But anyway, Costin here on Serious Gaming, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Here we are. Years down the line, here we are.